Hey boyos, daily checking with John V. Figured it was time. Hadn't been doing these in a while. Yeah, I look like shit again. My face is all scabbed up. I've gotten fatter. I need a beard trim. I need a haircut or shave the hair or whatever. But yeah, I stopped walking 3 to 4 hours a day. I was pretty committed for about 2 months and made a drastic improvement. And I've lost pretty much all progress on that. It's been so long since I did that. But yeah, um, not much to talk about as usual. Not much going on in my life. Just been playing Magic the Gathering Arena. Trying to go for double mythic, high rank in both limited and constructed. That's probably all Greek to most of you because you don't even play the game, so we won't talk about that anymore. Um, I took a look on the Looksmaxing forum today, just something to do, and I see people still talk about my name. So I made a name for myself. It's going to be a while before it's gone, but I kind of screwed up making an alt on there, and I don't think I can make another alt. Um, but yeah, at least I'm remembered. And I got banned from the MISC, a bullshit reason, and I'm convinced it's because I'm not a platinum member. I wasn't a platinum member, that's why I got banned, right? Because other users were doing the exact same thing as me, but they were platinum members and they never got a permaban. That's all it is. And there's nothing anybody can do about it because the administrator of a forum can do whatever they want with their forum, right? They can choose who they have on their forum, who they ban, and they don't even have to give a reason why. So, the administrator doesn't owe me anything. I just don't, it's not fair. You know, life's not fair. But, if I have guests in my home, I can single somebody out and in my head be like, well, it's because they're black. I'll tell them to leave. As long as I don't tell them, oh yeah, you're black, you have to leave. If I just say, hey, I don't want you here, get out, they have to leave, right? I can have my own motives for doing it in my head that I don't voice, and there's nothing anybody can do about it, right? It's the same with the forum. An administrator can pick and choose who they have on the forum, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. It's just the way it is. It sucks. It sucks balls. And it's not fair, but it's the way it is. I think it was because I was so popular on the forum, right? I do have an alt on the MISC. I haven't been on in like over a week because I don't miss that place at all because it's bullshit. It's pick and choose the favorites, and I'm no longer a favorite because I'm on an alt and I can't upload videos of myself or else I'll get banned again, right? It's bullshit. But yeah, nothing really new in my life. Been playing Magic the Gathering Arena for like 8, 10, 12 hours a day, and that's pretty much it. No exercise, no dieting, just rotting, playing a computer game, staying up all night, sleeping all day, eating junk food, smoking 50 cigarettes a day. It's a good life. It's not bad, right? The biggest failure of that life is looking like shit all the time, right? Um, got no expenses really because I don't go anywhere or do anything, so I can't accumulate expenses, right? I go out to eat once in a great while, a couple times a month, and that's it. I get my cigarettes cheap, and that's why I can afford to smoke 2 packs a day. I bought a pack of smokes the other day from the corner store. Just I wanted to try them out to see what they were like compared to the ones I buy off the web, and they are a bit better. They do taste a bit better, but for the cost, you can't go wrong. I'm paying like $3 a pack off the internet, and at the corner store, it's like what, $19 for a 20 pack, and that's no. There's no comparison for cost. The cheap smoke wins, definitely. When the price is 6 to 7 times as much, making it taste a little better, it's not worth it. And there's no way I could smoke from the corner store anyway. It's just that would be $40 a day, $1,200 a month. I don't even get $1,200 a month from my disability check, right? But yeah, no new lifting vids either. Haven't been lifting. It's been quite a while since I lifted. I'll get there though. I'm still waiting on housing. I did say before I got approved for the priority access. So they told me probably a year or two, and I'll have a place in the city. Then I can get my bus pass every month for free, and I already get my meds for free. My caseworker spoke to her supervisor, and she was able to take off the $5 copay. So now my meds are completely free. So if I need epinephrine, like adrenaline pens, those are like $150 a piece. I get those for free. They don't cost me anything. And I actually need to get a couple more because the two that I had, I think, were lost in the move because I haven't been able to find them. And it's kind of dangerous being without an epinephrine pen, right? But I never took my allergies seriously, and my parents never did when I was a kid, so I just learned not to take it seriously. I should, right? My health is something that is important, but I just don't take it very seriously. Um, but yeah, now I'm only on a couple of forums, Elysian Fields and Neats.net, and I hardly post on there because they're dead forums. And they've been around for a while. One of them's been around for like over 10 years, and it doesn't even have many members. Probably because it's so difficult to find in a Google search, right? And yeah. But it's nice to know that my name is actually remembered on the Looks Maxing forum, right? I was sitting on that forum like 8 hours a day when I was a member, just posting, 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 and I miss it. It was a good forum, right? I'm not even sure why yet I was banned. Um, Showing my dick on the Discord might be it, but from what I gather, that wasn't the reason. But it goes back to the administrator can choose who they ban. They don't even have to give a reason, and I was not given a reason. So, whatever. And it's funny, the other Looks Maxing forum, the all male one, I was banned on that under 24 hours. And I didn't even do anything wrong. Nothing. Simply nothing. I made 40 or 50 posts and didn't do anything sketchy, and the administrator sent me a private message banning me and saying I was giving pedo vibes. That's kind of insulting. It's really insulting. Like, if somebody said that in real life, like, what do you think's going to happen if they said, I don't like you, you give off pedo vibes? I'd be like, well, fuck you. What do you think you are to me? It's insulting. And I have learned that forums are a fucking joke. Forums are a fucking joke. The administrator is basically a clown on every one of those forums and can PM privately any member, banning them and saying whatever bullshit they want to as a reason, and there's nothing you can do about it. Forums are a joke. Administrators are clowns. Right there, I said it. And Elysian Fields and Neats.net, I'm still a member on those, but I hardly post, and that's probably why I haven't had the ban hammer yet, because I'm not popular. Every couple weeks I'll go on and reply to like 20 or 30 threads and then log off and not go back in for a couple weeks, right? Because there's hardly any activity. But, you know, I'm popular. That's all that matters. I'd be even more popular if I got in shape, did something with my life, right? But, I've lost all my friends in recent years. The past couple years, I lost every one of my friends that was close to me. I still have casual friends that I don't really talk to, but all my close friends are gone. I lost all of them. One of them I cut off because he was just a jerk and a dickhead, so I cut him off, blocked him on Facebook, and that was it. The other two friends, they just cut me off and they didn't give a clear explanation as to why. They literally blocked me on all social media, blocked my phone number, everything, and wanted nothing more to do with me. So, something I have learned in my middle age, being 41, friends, they're not what I thought they were. Friends is not something that's important in life, right? I used to think friends were so important to me. I had to be near my friends. I couldn't move away for money, work, whatever, because I had to be close to my friends and family. And while my family has never actually let me down, my friends have, and they're not my friends anymore. That's one life lesson I've learned is friends are not important. Friends are flaky, friends are wishy-washy, friends are fickle, friends come and go. You know, everybody will be a fair weather friend to you. When the times get tough, then you'll see who your real friends are, and I don't have any. I've never had any real friends, right? You know, I have relatives and family I know I could count on when things got hard, and I thought the friends I had were the same way, but they weren't, and that's why they're gone. But I'm shopping on Temu again. They have this credit back promotion where you spend so much money and they give you a whole bunch of store credit, and it's fucking awesome. And I rip off the company, right? I turn a few $100 into 700-800 bucks, right, of product, and it's just fucking amazing. But yeah, not much else to say. We'll keep the video kind of short. It's been a little over 11 minutes, so probably cut it off there. So, peace out, boyos. I will not see you on the misc, but peace out. Have a good one.